Hello, everyone. Laura here. I thought I would do something new today, and I was getting ready to do some planning for my week. This is actually not this year's planner, but some planning for my week, and I need to eat some frogs, and I'll talk about that in a second. Not literal frogs. And I thought it would be fun to just come on here live and uh, work on planning our week and everything together. It's always more fun when we do it with people, especially when it comes to the frogs. Like having people to do it with me, I think is more fun. So I thought it'd be fun to just to try this out. Some of you may be catching the replay, and that's totally fine. You can still follow along replay style. And we can just chat and hang out together on our Monday. I plan to do this earlier in the day because seems like a thing to do for a Monday morning, but had several things to do. I also was fighting with my printer. Who else fights with their printer? I'm like, I am telling you, like, I have two printers in my house, and it seems like at least half the time when I want to print, it doesn't work, and I have to like turn it off and on and try this and try to reconnect this. And I've even got it hardwired, and it still is very, very temperamental, but we got it working. So you can go ahead and say hi. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that the chat is working. I'm totally going live on a tool, like I'm just like natively in YouTube, so I don't have any fancy timers. Like there is nothing fancy about this. I also didn't let anyone know that I was going live, so I'm curious to see how many people just kind of stumble across it. And if we like this, then it might be something. I know I'm not going to do this like every Monday, but it could be something that I want to do fairly often. Just to have some time together. This was a little bit inspired because how many of you all came to Get Organized HQ virtual? That happened, I think it was 3 weeks ago now that it wrapped up. And we did midday meetups where Tosh and I came on and we worked through organizing challenges together. Like, we decluttered, whatever. We set the timer for 10 minutes. And in one of those, we ate our frogs together. And so what that means is I can never remember if it was Benjamin Franklin or Albert Einstein. Pretty sure it was Benjamin Franklin that said if you eat a live frog first thing each morning, you'll the worst part of your day will be over with. And so I really like that concept of there are certain tasks that I have that I just consider frogs, either because they are something that I'm putting off, like that I don't want to do. Either because it's just hard. Phone calls always fall in that category for me. For some reason, I'm just not a huge fan of phone calls. Often, certain things that require making small decisions, those end up getting put off. Things like paying taxes, not because I don't want to pay them, but because I always have to figure out, okay, what paper do I use? Which ones do I it's always an ordeal. So things like that. And either because I don't like it or because it's really important, or I've let something build up for a while. So if I haven't gone through one of my frogs this week is updating my YNAB. That's my budget tool, and I've gotten really behind. So once you get behind on something, a lot of times it becomes a frog because it's hanging over you. And so I have a lot of things that fall into that category for me. I feel like I kind of go in phases where I'm really on top of things and I don't let those things build up. And then when I let them build up. And so I sometimes like to have a frog day where we just go and we tackle it all. And let me tell you guys, at the end of that day, it feels amazing. It really feels amazing because you've got all of those things done. And you just they just build up in your head. Even if you write them down and you have the best systems ever, you still have them hanging over you. So I really loved when we got together and we did our frogs live on the midday meetup. I would like to do that this time, except that I don't really have, I just came on YouTube without any tools, so I don't really have a timer or anything. So we may not be able to do that, but I will do it as soon as we get off. So if you guys want to tackle any of your frogs with me, this would be a great time. Krista says, same with my printer. If you have an HP and trying to print from the phone, download the HP Smart. Yep. I do have, the one down here is a Canon laser printer. And then the one upstairs is an HP. Yeah. And I've used the app. Sometimes it works great and sometimes it doesn't. So let's talk about planning our week. Also, have you all ordered your new planner? I wanted to talk a little bit about the new stuff So I'm very excited about it. So right now, these are on sale. These are the 2025s. But what I want to point out, I think you all may know this, but if you order in launch week, which is Thursday is your last day that you can do this. So it's Monday. But it comes with a lot of stuff. So you're not just getting the planner. So you get like $120 worth of stuff for just $49 and free shipping in the US. So pretty good deal there. But it comes with this booklet for 2024. So this is literally the exact size, the actual planner, so that you can start using it right away. So I love that. I want to make sure that you knew that. So I'm going to be using this to plan today, but I just love that you don't have to wait until the new year to start using it. Also, have you all seen these? I'm so excited. These are brand new, totally like I've never seen anybody create anything like this. Obviously we've never had anything like this, but we have some new kits with that are really cute. I mean, look at how tiny and cute these are. I can talk about these in a little bit if you guys want me to. They're just so cute. We have one for meal planning, decluttering, gratitude journal. Isn't this beautiful? This is gratitude on it. And then we have habit tracking, which I don't think I got in here, but oh yeah, I did. This one's still in the cellophane. So I'll show you guys some of this if you all want to talk about that. But I'm curious if you guys use this planner or what planner you use and if you've ordered yours yet. By the way, I always find it fascinating to see what covers people pick. We've actually had this cover for years now, like since we first came out with this style of planner. And every year I think that maybe we'll replace it the next year, but it still is like people choose this one a lot. So I've never retired it. We'll see what happens next year. But then the other one always rotates. And so this is the one we did this year. And it is outselling this one by like double. So this one is even more popular than our pink one this year. I find that really fascinating. A frog day. She can see a t-shirt in the making. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna let's plan our week together. So if you all are on live, you can plan your week now. However you do it, or you can use the same method that I do, or you can use some other method. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do it together. So I'm going to share with you how I often do it. So I've talked a lot, and if you're on YouTube, you've probably watched some of my other videos where I've talked about the 3-bucket system. And our planner uses the 3-bucket system here for planning your days. And I always start there with like planning the day rather than starting necessarily with like, oh, let's plan the year and let's break it down and break it down and break it down. Instead, we start with the day. But there are other tools that I use. Like that's not the only planning tool I ever use. It's just like kind of the backbone and the foundation, but I do layer some other kind of strategies and tools on top of that because the system, is simple and kind of allows for that. And one of the things that I love to do, like this is one from a while back. I wanted to show it to you filled out. Oh my goodness, look at how many notes I randomly took on the back of that. Anyway, so I'm going to do this again. So what I do is I'm using, this is from the Insiders. I don't know if you know what the Insiders are, but that's our membership. Some of you are probably Insiders. In our membership, we release every month. It's called a monthly pack, and we do the same pages, but in a different style. Our graphic designer creates these like beautiful, like here, I'll show you a different page from it too. Like here we go. I love this. She does such a good job. They're so beautiful. She illustrates these things herself. This one's kind of fall themed. I used September's because I thought September's was beautiful. But anyway, I print these out, and this is my favorite page from the monthly pack. It's right here. It's a categorized to-do list. So basically, in the top corner, you write the date that you created it. So like I would write October 7th, 2025. And then there's a spot for like when it's completed. And I usually actually don't keep them. I make sure I got all the information. I don't necessarily keep them, although you could, obviously. And then if you'll see right up here, there is like a line. So you can categorize these into anything you want. Like I've used them for packing lists, for any way you want to categorize a to-do list. So I kind of use these for like brain dumps. When I'm starting my week or when I just feel like I'm holding so much in my head that I'm afraid I'm going to forget, I just like to do a brain dump. And just what is it that I need to remember that I'm afraid I'm going to forget, and we tackle those items. So when I do it, a lot of times what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the first category. I'm going to do frogs. So I'm going to list out all the frogs, and I'm really going to focus on getting as many of those done this week as possible. I probably can't spend, like this week, I probably have a lot, like 2, 3, 4 hours worth. So I can't spend like the whole afternoon. I have a few other things I have to get done, but I want to spend like a solid hour for 2 or 3 days and get them knocked out. So I'm going to write frogs, and then I like to write must do this week. So that's my next category. So it's not really a frog, and I don't get too caught up in what is a frog. I just know a frog is like, it has a dread factor or is like so important that I'm going to feel huge relief when I get it done. So like, for example, a must do this week for me is filming. Like I film almost every week, at least twice a week. I'm filming, like I have to film YouTube content so that there's, new videos happening. And then we're working on a huge new course, like the most epic course we've ever made, is coming in January. And so I've been working a ton on creating that content. And so I film once a week for that. So like that is a must do this week. Like that's definitely got to happen. But I don't consider it a frog because it doesn't really have a dread factor. There's not gonna be a huge relief factor. Like it's not like it's done and then it's done. I mean, like I'm gonna probably, like YouTube keeps going week after week after week after week. So that's not a frog. So it may not make a lot of sense. And again, I wouldn't worry. Like I just know what for me is a frog and what is a must do. I've always wondered, I do not think we have a frog sticker, but I wish we would create little frog stickers. That might come next year because I love like designating them in my planner as like a frog. So then I'll do a must do. So I've got frogs, must do this week. And then I have like a really should do. So that's like, yeah, I really should do that. But like, if I don't do it, nothing terrible is going to happen. So that's how I like to categorize it next. And then the last category that I always put is something like to do later. Just it's a pretty low priority. Is what I put next. So then I just start brain dumping. So I just start writing as fast as I can, all the different things. So I'm going to write a little bit. I'm not going to write very much because I cannot write and talk. Have you ever tried this? It's very hard. You start saying what you're writing or you start writing what you're saying. But I know a couple of them, phone calls. So I need a call to make a doctor's appointment that I've been putting off. So we're going to get that done. I need to call to make a dermatologist appointment. I've been putting that off because I don't have one. And I hate having to find them because also I find for like things like doctors, dermatologists, like things like that, whenever you Google or look in local Facebook groups, there's always people who rave about that kind of provider and people who are like, oh, I had the worst experience ever. And then you're like, I don't want to go there. I'm like, so like it's hard, I feel like. So I need to call to do that and find that. Then I need to pay quarterly taxes. That is definitely important. I have a couple things I need to cancel. And sometimes I find that canceling, like, it's one thing if you can like log on and easily cancel, but sometimes it's more of a hassle. Like I can't figure out how to log on, or it's not clear, like you have to call or email. And so I put things like that off, but I don't want to do that. So putting that on there, that'll feel like a relief. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and just writing everything that I can think of. Write down that I need to outline YouTube videos and then prep for course videos. Outline those. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just kind of getting started. And outline those. And then I need to do a film for YouTube. Is there anything that y'all would like me to talk about on YouTube? Let me know if there's like anything that you wish I would make a video on or something like that. I would love to know. Okay. So I've been making progress. So I would just highly recommend that you start most weeks with some kind of brain dump like this. If you have the sheet, great. It's in the Insiders. Go print it out. If not, make your own sheet and do something like this and just get everything down on paper. If you need, like, if it's really long, go ahead and print another one. Keep going. The goal is not to get it all done, but the goal is to get it out on paper. Another thing that this helps is to see, like, when I see it all together, I'm like, oh, there kind of is a lot that I must do. I'm probably not going to get to many extras. Or maybe I need to like reshuffle and I'm like, that's a lot that I must do. Let's kind of reshuffle and I need to think of what can I take off the list or does that really need to happen this week? So that kind of thing is what I like to do. And then I take to the actual planner. So if you guys, like, has anyone actually gotten theirs in the mail yet? If you order it on Friday, I feel like some people could have it. Yeah, we'll go here to Monday. Why did I feel like it was the 8th? I was like, no, it's the 7th. So we'll go here. We'll do our plans for today. I think I want to use a different color of pen. I love pens, you all. In case you didn't know this, and I had a moratorium for a couple years, like on buying pens because I had so many. I was like, you have to stop. And I lifted it recently, and I'm so excited because now I'm like, I'm allowing myself to buy new pens. And that is very exciting. I'm not sure which one I feel like using today. I'm thinking maybe like a navy color. I love the Papermate flares. Whoops. I just dumped out the what do you call this? Jar of pens? This is not a glass jar, by the way. I love these plastic jars because I don't like glass because it's, heavy and can fall over and break. But I love these little plastic. I got them at Target like a long time ago. Okay, so I'm going to plan the day. So here's what I do. I'm doing this in the quarterly planner that comes with the planner right now. And I'm starting in bucket 1. My habit is going to be what it has been now for, I think I'm on about a day 120. I could probably move it off of habit because it is feeling pretty natural now, but I'm tracking all my food in my app. So that's the habit that I'm working on. And then for objectives, I'm going to have a frog power hour. So sometimes sometimes it doesn't make sense to like list out each thing individually, but a frog power hour to me is like, or even other kind of power hours. Maybe I have like a phone call hour or a cleaning power hour. I will list that as one of my objectives for the day because it's kind of lumping several things together, but it's contained. Because what I wouldn't want to put in bucket 1 would be like clean the entire house. Well, that's very, very like, unless your house is like 8% clean already, is not something that is achievable in a day. So if it's something more like that I need to make a bunch of progress, I usually just say like power hour or power half hour. So I need to do that. What else do I really need to do today? Oh, I need to meet with a teammate. And I also want to make progress. Even I'm going to say half hour on pantry reorganization. I'm totally reorganizing my pantry and kitchen. I'm super excited. And then I need to think of what I'm going to do for passion. I'm going to walk outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful weather. And I think that would just help me feel really amazing. And then bucket 2, I'm going to, let's see, I need to meet with one of my teammates. I gotta pick my kids up from school. And then I have a therapy appointment. So I've got my appointments. I mean, that is like how simple it is to plan the day. And then the wish list over here can be like other things that I really want to get done this week if I want to keep track of those here. But like that is how simple my day is planned. And a lot of times, I mean, some people might plan out more, but I like to, like, if I try to plan for like Friday, things would change. So I like to just kind of plan for the day. So that is now done. Yay, we planned our day. Okay, let's see. We have some questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in. Are Are both the inside of the planners the same? Just yes. So the inside of the planners are like exactly the same. The only difference is what the cover looks like. Course, we're creating a course on decluttering. So stay tuned. It's only October. We've been working on this since like May, I think. So we've been working on it for a while because this is not going to be just like, yeah, it's going to be pretty epic. So let's see. Rachel says her planner is at her local post office. Oh man, but should be delivered Wednesday. I had something last week that seriously FedEx, and it was before the crazy weather. So it wasn't that. It was like every day they're like out for delivery. And it was like a week. I don't know if it actually was out for delivery or why they said it. And it took usually that doesn't happen, but it took forever. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. She said, always love your content. Well, I'm so glad that you love it. Very random. I'm curious, who here has a robot vacuum or robot vacuum mop? Because I've never had one. Like I just literally use like an old fashioned, vacuum. And then I have like this mop that's what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a string mop. And then it has I think it's a cedar mop. And then it has the thing where you push the foot pedal and you spin it. And we have a lot of hardwood floors. So a lot of surface to mop, and then like the tile in the kitchen. So I've never really, I don't know. I've never really wanted a robot vacuum. I'm always afraid that that it's going to be a lot of work to even keep up with. I enjoy vacuuming. Actually, I like the vacuum. I do not love mopping, but I do like vacuuming. So I'm like, plus I'm also afraid that where we have the biggest mess is around chairs, where you're eating. And I'm afraid, could the robot vacuum really get in there? And then if I didn't remember to pull the chairs out before it was going to run, then it would be less useful. So I've held off. I haven't gotten one. But Tasha recently got one, probably 3-ish months ago, and she has been raving about it. Raving about how amazing it is that her floors are getting cleaned while she's doing something else. And I'm like, well, that does sound, my hair is kind of crazy day. It's just a messy bun. It's a messy bun, getting stuff done kind of day. Anyway, she's been raving about it. So I think I'm going to break down and get one. It's like Amazon's doing some kind of deal days. So I think I can find one that's a pretty good deal. And I am thinking about trying one out. So I'm curious if anybody else has one. I also wanted to show you all, because I'm really excited about this, our new stuff that we have. So brand new meal planning kit. It comes wrapped like this, of course, but I've already unwrapped this one. And this is so cool. So it has 4 little books in here. And this is your meal planning for about a year, probably. I don't remember the exact count. And what you'll find in here is there's 1 reference book and 3 tracking books. So the 3 tracking books are exactly the same. And the reference book, you only need 1. So the reference book, first of all, it shows you, it has all sorts of, getting started with meal planning, that kind of thing. So, it's got the do's and don'ts right there for you. So some information on that. And then I love this. It has a bunch of stuff that you fill out. These are go-to emergency meal ideas that you can fill out, your favorite restaurant and everyone's favorite restaurant orders. So you can have a record of that. Favorite family meals. So you can have a record of that. Then we go into, go-to recipes for appetizers, salads. So you have a spot for the recipe name and the source. Those lines are really, really light. You can hardly see them, but they are in person. They show up a lot more. So you can just have lists of that ready to go. You can even, there's a couple of go-to recipes. So this one you've just always got with you to refer to. And then you can list out what your grocery staples are. So when you're making a grocery list, you can just be okay, what is it that I need to double check and make sure that I have? And then we have a conversion table on the back. So this is a great reference book. And then in the tracking books, these are all the same because the idea is that this could last you, like I said, I don't know the exact count, but I think somewhere about a year, assuming that most people are going to go on vacation a couple of weeks and probably not plan every single week of the year. And then in here, it's got the days of the week and you're going to be able to plan your meals. You can either just plan dinner and you have a lot of space, or you could divide it up and plan breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or whatever you want to do. I just love how cute and contained this thing is. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know. I just think it's so fun. And you could just throw one of these in your purse because they're so tiny. So like if you wanted to take it with you to the grocery store, or if you wanted to draw a line down the middle and have like your dinner plan and then your grocery list on one side, you could totally do that. And the other one that is a set is our decluttering reference. I think I have this one already open. Okay, our decluttering kit. So it comes with a reference and a tracking. So the reference is literally like how to declutter. Like it's a little how to declutter book, but it's so tiny, so cute. So that's what your reference is. So it's going to tell you how to declutter. You're going to have things like, what I love is like, this is like a cheat sheet for the 5 things that you can do with any item that you touch. So you're going to know what that is. You know, those questions that you need to ask yourself. We have those right here. So this is like so little, you can carry it around with you while you're decluttering. And then you get to keep track of your decluttering efforts. So there's a spot for you to write the dates and then the item and what you did with each item. So that's super fun. And then we have a 1,000 item challenge at the end. So like as you declutter items, you just go fill in. It's kind of hard to, yeah, you can see that. So I think that's super fun. So I'm super excited about this one. Then we'll keep going. We have 2 more. We have the gratitude one. Isn't it beautiful? And then the habit tracking one is, where did it go? There it is. All right, this is the habit tracking one. So you can see they kind of look similar, but the covers. And so the habit tracking is, or this is the gratitude. So this is for you to like write the week. You would write the highlight of your week, and then you would be able to track a little bit of gratitude for every day. And again, I love how it's like so easy to carry in your purse or in like have it in your bedside table. And then let's take a look at the, okay, this habit tracker is, okay, this one is a misprint, by the way. You will not get a misprint. I have several misprints, but I'll still show you. It's kind of subtle. So essentially what you're going to have is you'll have where you can write your habit, and then you can check off every day of the month as you have done that habit. Yeah. So I think that's really cool. And again, easy to carry around. The misprint is that there's a bunch of Decembers in here. Like the months don't go in order, but we got them reprinted, and so you'll get a correct one. But yeah, that was kind of funny when I discovered that. I don't think that this is supposed to be in this order. The printer who was putting it together just didn't realize that there were months at the top, and that, you know, they need to go in a certain order, which I could see how that would be easy to kind of miss. But anyway, so yeah. And then I think we have a couple, this is my favorite. This is my personal one that I've been using, but this one is new that I'm thinking out loud. I love this cover. These are just like notebooks, so you can like carry them around and jot things down. Okay, Cheryl says that she has the mop, the cedar mop, and wondered the same about the robot. Yeah. These days they have robots that like not just vacuum but mop. That has also caught my eye, and they go back to their base station, and so they'll take, like, they'll kind of empty their own dustbin out of the little robot vacuum into like a bigger one at the base station, and then you only have to like replace that every few weeks, and then you have like clean and dirty water. And so it'll put water into the robot, and then it'll go mopping and come back, and it'll take up the dirty water, and it will also wash the mop pads, wash the base, and dry them. So, I mean, like, it does a lot. So I don't know. If I get one, I might do a video on it just so I can, like, you know, when I've been searching for videos, this is what I have found, because I wanted to search for reviews, is that a lot of them were like sponsored, or they were channels that all they do is like reviews of products like this, which I found helpful. But I also love it when it's like a real person who actually uses it and is not just reviewing a whole bunch of them to tell me how it actually is. So if I get one, I might eventually do a video and review like my experience with it, especially if I like it. If I don't like it, I don't know that I would do a whole video just to say that I didn't like it. But if I end up liking it fairly well, I'll let you know. We also have digital planners. Yes. So we have, in addition to like the physical ones that you can get mailed to you, we have a tablet planner. So they're designed to be used like on your iPad using GoodNotes. And so It's very, very similar to like what is in this planner if you get the Get Organized HQ version, but just in tablet form. And also, one of the things that I like about the tablet planners is that there's a page per day, because we could do that because it's obviously not taking up physical space. So we're able to have, there is a monthly, a weekly, and a page per day. I love the page per day. I'm partial to the tablet planners myself. So we have that. And there's also, I think there are 4 options instead of just one, because again, it's digital, so we could do that. So those are super fun. And those are available in kits that are on sale through Thursday only, just like the physical planner. And then we have a printable version where you can print it yourself. And that's for people who either you're international and you don't want to pay the international shipping, which is kind of expensive. We charge actual shipping for international shipping, just the literal, shipping charge. So it's good for that. Or some of you just like printing your own, you want to be able to rearrange it and things like that. And you like printing. So there's that. And the other difference about the printed version is, okay, these are like a square, and the pages themselves are 8x8, which I love because I do not like it when it's too narrow and I have to write really narrow in columns. But if you print it on, the print it yourself is designed to print on standard paper. So either US letter size or A4 if you're international. And so you can see how like A4 is a little bit bigger. So if you have more that you want to write, you might like getting the A4 or letter paper and printing it yourself. But it is designed to print on normal paper. So that is one other slight difference. Other than that, it is essentially the exact same thing, just a different format. So you can choose to do it your way. Oh, what comes with the planner? That is an excellent question. Let me talk about that. Okay, so some of the things that I've been showing you are just additional things that you can purchase if you want to when you buy your planner. I can put a link to this stuff when I'm done here as well. But here's what actually comes in the bundle itself. You'll get the planner itself, and it comes in a box, which I don't have the box here, but it comes in a keepsake box that I love. Then you'll also get this will be included. Now, this is only if you buy through Thursday. This one, which is our Q4 planning booklet. So it's the actual planner, so you can go ahead and start using it. It starts October 1st, so you'll be able to start using it as soon as you get it. Then it includes This Time's a Charm ebook, which is basically I call it the missing manual that comes with the planner, because it'll tell you how to make the most out of your planner, how to use it. It gives a lot of time management strategies and things like this. You'll get a vinyl sticker that says less stress, more peace, which I don't actually think I have one here. And then you will also get, I love this, you will get this I'm Thinking Out Loud mini notebook included as well, which is just for you to use wherever you want. It also fits nicely here there's a pocket in the front and back of every planner. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there is. So it fits really nicely in the pocket. So if you want to keep other notes, there is also, I should point this out, there are a few notes pages in the back of this planner, which I was reading some reviews and several people were mentioning that they liked that we had extra notes pages back here. So you'll get that. And the only way you can get this design, this cover design, is if you buy this planner during launch week. We're not selling these by themselves. We only got enough to come with these. So that's the only way you'll get these. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. Krista says this planner is on her Christmas list. Yes, I will put the link as soon as I'm done here. I will edit the description and I will add a link. Let's see. I love videos like this to plan or get things done. Yes, it really does help. I mean, I'm telling you, I loved doing the midday meetups. I was getting a lot done. So I think it's just more fun when it's not just you working on things, and it also feels like it adds accountability as well. Oh, Krista, you love your Roomba and your iMop. Okay, so you're a fan of the robot vacuums and mops. That's good. How many pages? Let me see if we say how many pages is the planner. I I do not know off the top of my head. There is like one spread. I don't know if we even say on here. There is one spread for like each week, one spread for each month, a few extra notes pages, and what else is there? Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly how many pages that is. I don't think we have a Facebook group specifically for the planner. But where I would talk about it would be, we have a Facebook group for Get Organized HQ Virtual, and I think you could talk about it in there. There'd be a lot of people in there that have the planner, and that you could talk about like how you're using your planner. And I'm hopefully like, I think it'd be kind of fun a few times throughout the year if we would do like one of these, plan our weeks together. And then also, if you are an insider, that's our membership, every month, like at the end of the month before, we plan our months together. So we go on video and we work on planning our months together. So I think that's also really fun. So yeah, and I don't know. We got mixed feedback whenever we did the midday meetups, where we would like give us a task. Like it would be like one of them was eat your frog, one of them was like declutter. And we put up a timer. Did you all like the timers? Because when the timer is up, like we're not on. Like it's literally just a timer so that you can go do it. Because I feel like if we keep talking, then you can't go get the thing done. So do we like timers on YouTube videos like this that are like, or do you guys think it's better if we just talk about it and like, can you work while we're talking? Or do you just like to listen for inspiration and then you go do the thing? Because we got mixed feedback. And I mean, I guess probably different people have different like ways that they prefer to do things. That's true probably about just about anything. Rachel's already in the insider and virtual groups. Yes. Okay. So those would be the perfect places to talk about this. We just like running too many Facebook groups. It's hard. Okay, Cheryl, you liked the timer. That's good. We also have stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? Are you guys sticker users in your planner? It also comes with, it comes with 4 pages of stickers, but there's others that you can get. We got like hearts, arrows, little flags. Those are the ones that I use the most. Then we have like these like fun sayings. These are little rectangles. I know it's hard to see because there's no space between them, but they're little rectangles and they fit in like the weekly slots. Then we have like, these are for the habit and goal setting, like habit and project goal setting in the beginning. And then we have some of these. That's also for the habit and goal setting. And then just some cute little motivational stickers that I think are super fun. And then we have like several sticker packs. We've got reminders. I was looking today, and I want to say that the reminders are our most popular pack. I didn't know that until today, and they were the most popular by quite a bit. So I'm personally partial to the functional pack, but it seems like everyone is loving the reminders. They're super duper cute. It's things like take out trash, and there's one of my favorites is monthly plan. So like there's like a reminder sticker for like monthly planning. Things like that. We have a holiday pack because there are not holidays in the planner. We chose not to put them in the planner because different people celebrate different holidays. We also know that a lot of you are international and may not celebrate American holidays. So it's very hard to make a set of holidays that is applicable to everyone. So instead we have a sticker so you can put in whatever holidays you want to put in. So that one, we have that one. We have, we also have a set of stickers that I wish I had them here, but I don't. Oh, I might actually have them here. They actually turn the hop to it. Oh, I have a bunch here. Here, I'll show them to you. This is just one page of the reminders. Aren't they so cute? I love these. I just love these. I think there's 4 pages in this one, but this is what I think. Is that reminders or decorative? This one might be the decorative pack, actually. Yeah, I think that's the decorative pack. But these are super fun. And then we have, let's see, what else do I have here? These are the functional pack. It's got like little arrows, dots, and of course it follows our color-coded system, hearts and flags. These are rectangles that fit. It says monthly spread, so these fit perfectly in the monthly spreads, the color code. So we've got those. We also have these little drops. Those fit in the wish list. So like as you complete the wish list items, we have those. Then we have these are the daily to-dos. Okay, now it looks kind of funny here, but what you actually do with it is, I'll show you on one of these. If you're using our hop to it method, you would keep these. But if instead you want to cover that up and change it into just like a regular checklist, all you would do is put this sticker, like it looks like this, you would put it on here. And of course it's sized to fit perfectly. And then you have turned that into a checklist. So I love those. We still have those. This is just our holidays. It's just, I think it's just one page, but you can mark your holidays in there. It's also got like birthdays and anniversaries. This is the reminder one that I was saying is our most popular, our bestseller. So we've got like watering plants, important, order arriving, road trip, start packing, trash day. That's the monthly planning that I was talking about, like doctor, dentist, date night, things like that. We also have in the same pack, there's 4 sheets, I believe. You can mark payday, hitting the gym, which I need to do more of, a game day, that you like something. And then we also have laundry and errand stickers. These are super cute. That one's our most popular. We're about sold out of timestamps, so I won't show you those. We also have the bookmarks. Oh, here's the less stress, more peace that comes with your planner. If you buy it before Thursday or by Thursday. And then we have these like magnetic bookmarks to help you mark your place. And yeah, so hopefully that gives you an idea of what the stickers are. So hopefully you all enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit here on Monday and kind of seeing some of our new stuff. And I would encourage you, as soon as I get off here, I am going to make sure I eat at least a couple of frogs. I'm going to make a phone call that I have been putting off, and I'm going to pay some taxes that I need to get paid. So I'm going to do that as soon as I'm off. So you guys, I would encourage you to do the same. The next time you have an opportunity, pick at least one frog to get done. I am sure you will feel so much better after you do it. And thank you for hanging out with me.